Hi everyone, thank you for joining me with Stampin' with Margaret again this week. This is the card we're going to be making today. I sent you the dimensions in the email. Now, if you're not getting my emails, please contact me at margiemo@aol.com. And then I'll get you on that email list so that you will get the dimensions written down. All right, now, if you're not getting the emails, go get yourself a pen and a piece of paper and you can write these dimensions down, okay? All right, today's card it's kind of a fun fold. I'm going to show you how to do this. You cut a little line and you just fold it back and you get that beautiful contrasting because all of our designer series paper, of course, is two-sided. All right, now this one is 3 layers, but the one we're going to make today is going to only be 2 layers, and I wanted to make it just a little bit more simple, just so that you can have fun making it. All right, so what I did on this one, look at how cute this is. I embossed on here, heat embossed, and it says made in the North Pole, reindeer air freight. Isn't that cute? And it is a, what does it say? Okay, it's an express delivery. Okay, what is a reindeer air freight without a deer? All right, I put in my email to y'all today all the numbers and everything on everything that I did use. This is our new brushed gold. Isn't that beautiful? So I gave you the number on that and everything. So hopefully you got my email. And again, if you're not getting my emails, contact me and I'll get you on that list, okay? All right, so the one we're going to make today is going to be much easier. Now, not that this one was hard. This was very, very simple. All right, here's what we're going to start with. We're going to start with, of course, a half sheet of paper, which is 8.5 by 5.5. You're going to score it right at 4.25. And then you'll need something for the inside, right? We'll put that off to the side. Now, what we're using is a piece of paper that is 5.25 by 3. 5.25 by 3. Now we're going to have a second piece of paper because I'm going to have this underneath here so that you, instead of the Mary Merlot, you're going to be having that beautiful pink show through. So let's see how that's going to turn out. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put these right here. We're going to fold this in half right along the score line at 4.25. Go ahead and use the bone folder or your fingernail, edge of your fingernail, and I like to flip it over and give it just one more because that really makes it lay flat. Okay, one of the things you want to look at when you're doing your cards, which side you want up, see this one just has a little bit of hangover, so you don't really want that showing that way, so I'm going to flip it over, and now it's gone. So now that will look much nicer in a finished product. Okay, here's how we're going to get that fold. We're going to use our cutting tool, our trimmer, and okay, this is 5.25. So half of 5.25 is going to be 2 5/8, right? 5/8 is the 8th mark that's right after the half. Okay, what we're going to do is you're going to take your blade and you're going to bring it down to right about at the 1, right there. All right, so it's right here at the 1. Hopefully you can all see. Okay, right at the 1 inch. So then I'm just going to push it forward, and that's all I'm going to cut on that. All right, so that's my piece of designer series paper. That, of course, is two-sided. Now, if you wanted something masculine, you could really use that side too, couldn't you? But I love these peonies. So I'm going to take this now. Now, here's where the fold comes in. You're going to take your sharp object. Hopefully you've got a bone folder, but if you don't, maybe the edge of a pair of scissors. Let me get my scissors. Maybe the edge of a pair of scissors, you could use that. But I'm going to use my bone folder because if you don't have one, it's a great tool to have. All right, so I'm going to put this right at the edge here, and I am going to bend it a little bit, just like that. Turn it around, and then I'm going to just kind of bend it till I get down to where my cut is, right? Right here's my cut, so bend it a little bit, just like that. Once I get it pretty much bent, all right, then I'm going to take it and I am going to score it or press it down with the bone folder. And again, if you don't have a bone folder, then just go ahead and use your fingernail. All right, let's do the other side. Remember, I'm just using this to bend my paper right at the point there, and I'm just kind of using it to basically score along that edge. Can you see what I'm doing? All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay this down just like that. All right, can you see? You know, we got this little triangle thing going on right here, right? All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and press that down. Look at that. That turned out really great. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of paper. We're going to get some glue on it, right along all the edges. Okay, and I'm not going to set it down yet because I want to get my pink piece down also. So I'll show you that in just a second. We'll go ahead and we're going to get glue all the way around all the edges. And let's put some in the middle too. All right, so what I want to do now is I want to just take this, set it up against the edge here. I'm going to come in 1/4 of an inch, just like that. And I'm not going to set this side down yet. Now what I want to do is I want this whole piece, I'm just going to glue all around all the edges. Now this is a good way to use up some of your old scraps, right? So how many of us have these sizes already cut and don't know what to do with them? So don't throw away scraps. Okay, so I want to figure out which way I want up here. So now I'm going to set this down, and I'm going to do the same thing I did on the other side. I'm going to come in at about 1/4 of an inch. Here's why I like glue. Did you see how I was able to move that around once I got it down, right? I want to make sure that the edges are along here are even and that this isn't sticking out. All right, set that down. Look at that. Look at that. Look, I love it. All right, so to finish it off, all you could do is, I had fun here. You could just plain old do that. Put of course you got to get a dimension on it, right? So we'll put a dimension. I'm just going to put one for right now. You can play with it more later. I wanted to get the dimensions so that it would show. Oh, I forgot one step. What we got to do is you're going to have to get some glue dots, and you're going to want to put one right here on the point, just like that. And same thing on the other side. Pull this back. See this little piece of twine I put on here? That keeps it from unraveling all the way, so I can control how many glue dots are exposed. All right, and I'm going to do another one. Now I have my glue dots, or you could put a dot of glue if you want. I'm just going to put my little glue dots right there, just like that, holding that down. Now look, that just shows up a lot better. Okay, so now if you really want to get fancy, and y'all know I really don't like to color, but we'll go ahead and I colored this one. Okay, last, you could go ahead and really make it dramatic and go with this dark one. All right, all you have left to do is stamp a sentiment on the inside for your inside. There it is, just like that, good to go. And remember, stamp it before you glue it down, because if you make a mistake, paper has two sides. Right, I think everybody's gonna be repeating that with me in the future. Now you could put this anywhere you want. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, that was our card for today. Very simple, up to layering it up. You could put even some more embellishments on this one. You could make this even much fancier, but I like mine just kind of plain, not real big on the bling. All right, ladies, this is my card for today, and I hope you all have fun playing with it. And don't forget, please send me your finished products. Send it over to me at margiemo@aol.com. And if you're on Facebook, check me out. Head on over to the Stampin' Room Only. One last thing, today we have a hostess code for October. If you place an order of $50 to $150, I will send you something, a nice little goodie, some bling, maybe some tape, some ribbon. I'll send you something. Okay, but if you're over $150 in product, you get to pick your own product or your own gift from Stampin' Up! All right, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed the card. Bye-bye.